privy position where I get to see tons of job leads. I think we've had over 400 job leads come over to my students. Now, guys, I only have just 150 students over there. So it's awesome right now. If you're looking for work, this is the place to be. I'm in this privileged position where I get to see all these different job descriptions and see and know what business owners are looking to hire. And the one thing I see in common is it's never just one thing. The business owners need a couple of different things because they're thinking down the road. What do I need now in place on my team? What tasks do I need help with now? And what am I going to need next? And sometimes you can get lucky and you can find the right person who's a unicorn and has a mix of skills and can help you in several different areas. But a lot of business owners struggle with writing that job description and knowing what they need. So I want to give you some advice on what to put in there. And I want to bring down the curtain so you know really what is going to set your job description, set it apart so people actually want to apply, and what might deter people from applying for your job description. So as you're writing your job description, I know you're starting already with a list of tasks that you know you need off your plate. Tasks that you know you need to pull out of, because if you stay there, if you stay doing all of the minute details and all of that work, your business isn't going to grow. Your goal is to get it to scale. And to do that, you have to pull yourself out of those tasks. You need to be focused on the big stuff in your business. So you need to start that list, if you haven't already, about the things you need to pull out of. Things that you don't want to do, things that you don't have time for, and things that just bring you no joy. Now, every job description needs to have your core values. What are they in your business? What are the values that represent you, and what's important to you? You don't want to hire somebody who's not a good fit. Hiring the wrong type of person for the wrong job who doesn't match the brand values. It's no fun. I also want you to include the scope of work. Dream big here. All of the things you would like, that list that you started, what do you really need and what do you need now? Lead with that first and then have some ideal tasks that you would like. But really be honest with the scope of the work. If you don't know that, it's okay, you can say that. But if you know specifically, I need somebody who's going to be managing my Facebook community, put that in there. If you know for sure that's what you need, don't forget to include it. I know that seems obvious, but sometimes people will write like, I don't know, and then they haven't really thought about it. And then you don't want to surprise your candidates in an interview and have them be like, wait, this is what I thought it was. So it's all about clear communication and being direct with about what you need and what you're looking for. Okay, I want you to include your expected hours. For some people, this could be a good thing. Some people it could be a turnoff. There's room for growth in there. If you know, like down the road, I need this and this, you can put that in there. Like that's enticing. So being clear and upfront about that. And if you say 10 hours, you better be delivering the 10 hours of work and have all of that figured out in your business. Like you better be willing to pay for the 10 hours, whether you have your stuff in order or not. And let's go ahead and talk about your pay rates in your job description, right? If you're on the cheap side, you don't have a lot of money, your pay rate is between $15 and $20 an hour, put that in there, okay? Immediately eliminate the people who have been doing this for a while and are looking for higher end clients. And know that if you are going to have under $25 an hour, really under $20 an hour, you are going to get a less experienced virtual assistant. That doesn't mean they're incapable. It doesn't mean they're not good at what they're doing. It doesn't mean they have a brain. That just means they're newer. All right, let's talk about your preferences. A lot of these job descriptions have a mile long of tech experience required. Really narrow it down. What do they have to know? Like if you're going to be really specific, you're going to hose yourself and it's going to be hard to find that person. But if you know your tech stack, you can share it, but I wouldn't make it required. Because a smart go-getter can figure that out. Disclose your tech stack and say what is really required. Really think hard about that. Also, that tech experience, it's hard to find somebody who knows every little thing. It is. I don't know every little thing. But when you ask for somebody who is really narrowed down and specialized in something, like you really want an expert, you are going to pay a premium for that person. Okay, let's talk about personality traits. You can disclose the personality traits you're looking for. If you need somebody who's independent, who's organized, who can fit, maybe you're a hot mess, maybe you're creative and the visionary and you need that, put that in there. If you need somebody who's fun, put that in there. This is more about what kind of person will excel at that job. And with that, you can describe your ideal person better than just saying the personality traits you want. Describe that ideal candidate and what they would be good at and how they would be successful in that role. Do not forget to add in there who they're going to be working for. Is there already a team in place? Are they going to be reporting to a project manager, an online business manager, a DOO? Is there some other number two out there? If this VA you're going to hire, this teammate is going to be working with a certain person, you need to bring them in later in the interview process and make sure it's a good fit all around, right? Last thing I want you to include, do not forget this, probably the most important, instructions. How to apply. How do you apply for the job? Do you want them to email you? Do you want them to DM you? Is there a type form? Do you have a Google form? Do you have a website form, contact form? Do you not want them to DM you? Would you like them to submit a certain application to a second email so you don't even have to look at it? Think about that. Put direct instructions. Now, I've seen people do little hidden things to test out if they're hiring a detail-oriented person. So if they don't follow the rules, that's a little trick you can think ahead and put in your job description. A couple little tips here. I don't want you to overthink it. You don't know everything. It's okay not to know everything. You do not have to have the most perfect job description out there. Actually, you don't even have to write it all yourself. There are tons of job descriptions already online. If you do a little Googling, you can search it and you can find one and tweak it for yourself. That is the best way to start. Please don't pinhole somebody. So say somebody comes who's a really good work ethic, really has what it takes, but you are so focused on the fact that I need this certain tech experience. I need someone who's done this before. I need somebody who knows exactly how to do X, Y, and Z. And here you have a perfectly good candidate in front of you who's a great worker, who is a go-getter, who's hungry to learn. This person could be the best candidate for you, but you've decided already that you need this. Like, be dynamic, go with the flow, see what's coming your way, and maybe you can go with this go-getter who has the strengths you need that you can build a role on your team. Like, be open-minded. You might be going in with a job description like this and you get some beautiful unicorns over here. They're like, you are the perfect fit. You know my industry. You have experience in X, Y, and Z. I think this could really work. So yeah, remember that those seasoned experts are going to cost you a lot more money. You're looking for the go-getter. You're looking for the implementer. If you know you need a specific role, lead with that too. So take that job description that you find online, tweak it, and then once you get that job description, you share in Facebook groups, you put it up on your website, you share on your social, you share on your email, you share with your friends and your peers, and you come to hireaunicorn.com, you can submit it to me, and you can get some of my students to apply if you need the online marketing person. And yeah, you'll be good to go.